Dear students, to draw the pin signal diagram, they made the question for 3 marks. Or one more question pin signal diagram is to explain function of any 3 pins out of 40 pins. Any 3 pins can be asked to write about their functions. We have to write to get this 3 marks. Another question, to draw the diagram 3 marks, or to mention the function of that particular pin, 3 pins 3 marks. From this we already mentioned x1 x2 is to carry the frequency near about 3 megahertz, plus 5 volt ground is to carry regulated DC power supply to work out internal sections of 8085. SID serial input data to receive in bitwise data. Serial output data is to send out serial or bitwise data. Trap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 interrupts. Each are except INTR, remainings are having their own vector addresses. We are going to learn up in a few minutes. And when any interrupt is received here, the program control can be transferred to a particular address as per the vector address given in the table. We will see after a few minutes. And its acknowledgement is given back by INTA bar pin, and INTR is the interrupt pin to receive to clear the internal contents of 8085. Ready. Here is to inform MUP to be ready to receive the data. Hold and HLDA, these two signals are important to perform direct memory access operation, which we learned last year, unit number 3. To hold buses free, there is a hold pin signal and its acknowledgement is here HLDA hold acknowledgement. Reset in bar is the pin coming from reset key from the keyboard section to reset internal contents of 8085. ALE's address latch enables the important signal to decide the content on this multiplex bus is either low address, A4 address, or 8-bit data. So this is defined with ALE signal. Clock out signal to carry clock frequency out for supporting ICs. Reset out to supply reset signal to the supporting ICs. This bus is here bidirectional to carry address as well as data lines, low address and data lines. This is only coming out to carry higher order address bit signals. This is group is named status and control signal. Here IO oblique M bar is decides the whether of operation related with input output device or memory device. S0, S1, combination of 1, 2, 3, these 3 status signals are S0 and S1. Combination of these 3 along with W and RD decides whether the WR for writing operation, RD is for reading operation, whether the operation is writing or reading is related with IO device or memory device. So after this pin signals, let us come to know about hardware interrupts. Which are hardware interrupts? It is mentioned here. Hardware interrupts are RST trap, RST 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, INTR. These are hardware interrupts. So these hardware interrupts having their own vector addresses and their priorities to be written. In this question, maybe for 4 marks, to list hardware interrupts, determine their vector address calculation method and list them according to priorities. So answer this here question will be for 4 marks. These 4 marks are distributed. 1 mark to list hardware interrupts, 2 marks to calculate vector addresses, and 1 mark to list according to priorities. So this way 4 marks are divided in this 1, 2 and 1 parts. Now answering part, 8085 having hardware interrupts as follows. First is trap. It should be taken as RST 4.5. RST is here in short for restarting the execution from the new address. RST 5.5, RST 6.5, RST 7.5 and INTR. So listing this 1 to 5 interrupts having 1 mark. Now among these except INTR, remainings are having their own vector addresses except INTR. These vector addresses can be calculated as follows. First for trap, For calculation, it is taken RST 4.5. RST 4.5 is taken to multiply by 8 because mu p is 8 bit. It comes here 36 in decimal. But this microcomputer is working on hexadecimal number system. So divide by 16 till quotient comes 0. So 16 to the 32, remainder is 4. 16 here it is quotient is 0, remainder is 2. So these remainders should be taken in reverse. So 24H, that is hexadecimal number system. We have to attach 2 more zeros to make this address of 16 bit in binary. Now next thing is here RST 5.5 is taken to multiply by 8. It comes 44 in decimal, divided by 16. 16 to the 32, remainder is 12. That means in hexadecimal it is C. Again divided by 16, quotient is 0, remainder is 2. So this 2C is taken to write with H for hexadecimal, and 2 more zeros are attached at the left. So this is vector address for RST 5.5. Third is here RST 6.5 is taken to multiply by 8. So 52 it comes, so divided by 16, 16 3s are 48 and 4 is the remainder. Again divided by 16, quotient is 0, remainder is 3. So this 34 is here taken, so address comes here 0034H. At last RST 7.5, here 7.5 is taken to multiply by 8. It comes 60 in decimal. Convert it to hexadecimal by dividing 60 till quotient 0. 16 3s are 48, remainder is 12, that is C. Again divided by 16, quotient is 0, remainder is 3. So these remainders are taken in reverse. This is 3CH. Attach 2 more zeros at the left to make it 16 bit in binary. This is now the last part. To list them according to priority for this table, there is 1 mark. And to calculate the vector addresses of all these 4, there are 2 marks. 8085 here having 4 interrupts with serial number 1, 2, 3, 4. Interrupt names are trap, RST 5.5, RST 6.5, RST 7.5, and their own vector addresses are 0024H, 002CH, 0034H, and the last 003CH. Right from, we know priorities here, it is the highest for trap and lowest is for 7.5. See how 8085 features we studied, there is a address capacity of 64,000, that is 64 kilobyte. And these addresses in hexadecimal are written from 000H to FFFH. If we start from this address, first of all we can go on this address first, 0024H, then 002CH, after that 0034H, and the last 003CH. So right from this address, starting address of the microprocessor, first of all we are getting this address 0024H. That's why this interrupt trap is on highest priority, while 003CH will reach at the last. That's why RST 7.5 having lowest priority here for the interrupt. Thank you.